Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Danganronpa 2. Today, we're going to be beginning the second class trial. Now, if you guys didn't know, or didn't watch the last episode, go check it out right now. Basically, in the last episode, found a dead body. My hero was dead as hell in the beach house. And now we're going to try to figure out who killed him. That's all I really know. I'm just going to jump right into this. I remember a bit of this,
now
so I think I'm gonna do a great
job. Let's begin with a simple explanation of the class trial.
I also forgot these are voice acted. I love that this is voice acted, so I don't have to talk as much.
During the class trial, you will present your arguments for who the killer is and vote for who done it. If you vote correctly, then only the blackened will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong person, I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and that person will earn the right to leave this island.
Oh, no matter how many times I hear it, it's such a cruel rule.
Now then, let's first discuss the motive. That masterpiece of gaming, Twilight Syndrome murder case.
Really, that game was kind of ass. That game
What?
sucked.
Who cares about that game?
The outcome of this trial should be determined by whether or not we find Mahiru's killer.
Nevertheless, we shouldn't ignore it. After all, that game is the motive this time.
Yeah, you're right. Then let's try discussing that first.
I'm sure everyone who's beaten the game already knows that it's based on an actual murder case.
Some of us have not beaten that game. Give us a detailed explanation.
It means Twilight Syndrome murder case is a non-fiction game. Additionally, some of us are characters in that game too.
Some of us are characters in a video game?
So, I think it's better if we clarify who the characters in the game are first.
Characters in the game are Girl A, Girl B, Girl C, Girl D, Girl E, Boy F. The high school girl who got killed at the beginning. Using the staff roll after clearing the game as a reference, I should be able to figure out who's who. First character the player was able to control is Girl A. Tried the name of Girl A is probably Boobada Mikan.
I see!
I remember that one.
Girl A is probably Mikan Tsumiki. That timid tone. That definitely sounds like Girl A. Based on the list of names in the staff roll, I can't think of anyone else who would be Girl A.
Why am I in a video game? That's an infringement of my right to privacy. A nasty, trashy pig shit like you doesn't have any privacy rights. A nasty, trashy pig shit. I feel like I heard that in the game too. Huh?
The one who said that was Girl B.
I see!
I'm trying to remember this slowly.
Girl B was short and foul-mouthed. She's probably Hiyoko.
Short and foul-mouthed? That's like the complete opposite of me.
Anyway, let's move on. Next is Girl C.
Okay, now Girl C, personality hyper-energetic and unique, so I think it was Ibuki.
I see!
It was, okay. I got
Girl
it.
C is Ibuki.
Girl C? Then I'll see you next Tuesday. Let's move on to Girl D.
Anyway, Girl D is only one person that could have been Girl D. That was for sure Hero, because Girl D
I see.
was pictures.
Girl D is Mahiru, the victim in this case.
Yeah, that's correct. Let's skip Girl E and talk about Guy F.
He's Guy F. Yep, it is Fukiko.
I see! Aren't you Guy F, Fuyuhiko?
I was in a game? That's fucking stupid. That reminds me. Wasn't there another person whose last name was also Kuzuryu?
Another person?
It was one of the names on the staff roll.
Yep.
The names were Sumiki, Koizumi, Sayonji, Mioda, Sato, Kuzuryu, and then another Kuzuryu.
Hold on. Why do you keep saying there were two Kuzuryu?
It's not like I'm wrong. That's how it's written on the staff roll. Since you beat the game, you probably know what this actually means, right?
Fukiko's last name Kuzuri appears twice. I sure have a hunch, but call me out like that now. You're definitely someone I shouldn't mess with. The reason it goes twice is because he had...
I can prove it with
Okay,
this.
I don't know if it was older or little.
In the
but
game,
okay.
Guy F, Kuzuryu, mentions that he has a little sister.
What do you mean, little sister?
This is what Guy F said in the game.
Okay, you found the picture. Yeah, what the hell did you do to my little sister? Yeah,
It's
remember
pretty
that.
clear. There's no doubt that Guy F had a little sister. Plus, the sister actually appeared in the game. That's why the name Kuzuryu appeared twice.
By the way, what role did Guy F's little sister, the other Kuzuryu, play? You probably noticed, right?
Yeah, I know. I don't want to say it myself, but I need to move the conversation forward. My character in the game with him and his little sister is the high school girl who died at the beginning.
I see.
The dead high school girl who was the first victim in the game is the only person I can think of.
Yep, especially with how he acted. Easily.
Based on Guy F's tone in the game, it's clear that Girl E is not his little sister. So if the only person left is the dead high school girl, then she must be Fuyuhiko's sister. Why do you sound so fucking happy? That's a winning personality you got there. Winning personality? Are you praising me? I was being sarcastic, dumbass.
Hey, you said the game is a work of non-fiction. That means Fuyuhiko's little sister is...
Dead as fuck.
Yeah, I have a little sister. Something wrong with that? It's just a fucking game. Don't go mixing up some video game with reality. It's not just a game. It's definitely based on true events. That's why it's the motive. Don't go making shit up, bastard! If she was the type to die easily, I'd have fucking killed her myself a long time ago. I mean, when I first entered Hope Speak Academy, she was mouthing off to me as usual and sent me off. It happened just the other day.
Really about that?
You're probably thinking like that because you've lost your memories.
Shut the fuck up! You be quiet! I see. So you're never gonna accept that that game is based on true events, huh? Okay, I understand your attitude toward this class trial now.
Nagito, you seem to be doubting Fuyuhiko a lot. Do you suspect he's the killer?
A mystery that easy would make me feel sad. It wouldn't be good enough to serve as everyone's stepping stone.
Yeah, Fuyuhiko's the killer. This class trial will be done in like another 20 minutes.
That's why. I'd be much happier if Fuyuhiko wasn't the killer.
Okay, you're starting to act weird again.
Anyway, now we've established who all the characters in the game are.
Girl A is Mikan. Girl B is Hiyoko. Girl C
Yes,
is
Gundam, we
Ibuki.
just talked
Girl
about this.
D
You don't
is
need to
Mahiro.
recap it.
Guy F is Fuyuhiko. And the first victim in the game, that dead high school girl, is Fuyuhiko's little sister.
That's just a story in a fucking game.
If so, then Girl E is Miss Sato. Could it be? The same Miss Sato who likes white rice? I don't know what Sato you're talking about, but I don't think
Alright.
she's relevant to this case.
Maybe it's related to Gundam's last name, since they're both really plain names.
What the fuck? Somebody mowing the lawn out there? I'm trying to solve a murder here. People are making so much fucking noise outside. What the heck? Is that Wild Connection?
Tanaka may be an ordinary family name, but it's far better than Sato or Suzuki.
Also has a strange rivalry going on.
Hey, no one cares about that. Hurry up and talk about the mystery of the game.
Huh? What do you mean, mystery of the game?
My, you don't know. I heard that Girl E got killed.
What? No way! Is that true?
Getting killed is so violent, don't you know?
My, such awful times we live in. Why did this happen?
You guys are definitely friends.
So the mystery of the game is the murder of Girl E, correct?
And Fuyuhiko
Then let's
killer?
hurry up and solve it. Let's first figure out why Girl E was killed.
Girl was killed. She will assume like based on the content of the game because Girl E was the killer, right?
I see.
Yeah, because Girl E.
The reason Girl
Killed
E
the
was
one girl.
killed is because she killed the first victim in the game.
Which means Girl E was killed as revenge for the dead high school girl. What do you think, Fuyuhiko? Apparently Girl E was killed to avenge your little sister. You're fucking persistent. I don't care what that game said at all. But, is that true? Girl E, she killed the first victim? In order to make that clear, we need to know more about the case involving the first victim's murder.
It's a murder that occurred in the music room. I knew it would come up, so I prepared in advance.
Oh,
Look,
damn, okay, so
I made a map of the music room's surroundings, which was the stage of the first case.
I'm surprised you went to all this trouble.
Mapping is second nature to retro game fans. Classic dungeon crawler RPGs have a first-person point of view, so mapping as you play is the basic.
We get it! Let's talk about that later so we can focus on the case.
Then, I'll start explaining. Girl A, Girl B, Girl C, and Girl D were at the entrance hall when they heard the sound of glass breaking. Immediately, they climbed the stairs to the second floor and headed to where they heard that sound. Girl E was in front of the music room on the second floor, and she confirmed that the sound came from in there. But the door to the music room was locked. So Girl D went to get the key from the office. And when the 5 of them were finally able to go inside, they found the victim's body, dead from a blow to the head. Because the music room's window was broken, the girls thought the killer escaped through there. The sound of breaking glass that they heard at the entrance hall seemed to confirm that. Plus, Girl E's school swimsuit was stolen, so they concluded that the escaped killer was some pervert. How does that sound?
Yep,
Sounds
an
good.
understandable explanation. Just as expected from the ultimate gamer who excels at clearing game.
But it wasn't a pervert, right? Wasn't the real killer Girl E?
Obviously. Girlie was waiting outside the music room for the other girls after she killed the first victim.
Did she lock the music room from the outside? Then she would have totally needed the key from the office.
Which means Girlie was hiding that key. We can assume she used it to lock the music room after she left it.
But Girl D was the one who went to the office to get the key to the music room, right?
I kind of realized, I think I understand the basics. Girl E killed the first person and Fuyuhiko killed Girl E. But then how the fuck did Girl E even kill
By the
girl?
way, since it was never mentioned in the game,
I don't know.
we can exclude the possibility of there being a spare key.
You can lock the music room from the inside, right? So from there, Girl E broke the window and escaped and sprinted to the front of the music room as fast as she could before the others arrived.
She would have passed by the entrance hall where the other girls were waiting if she tried to do that.
Then, forget this!
It's not cute to see an old guy sulk.
Hey, is Girl E really the killer? We haven't reached an answer yet.
Based on the details of the game, it's almost fake that Girl E who's waiting in the hallways to kill her. But what did Girl E do after killing the girl inside the music room? Guess I need to clear that up first. Oh shit, I don't really know the answer, but I gotta figure it out. Could be a broken vase? Could that be it?
After she killed the first victim in the music
I
room,
don't know, the sensitivity is high as
what did
fuck right
Girl E
now.
do?
I'm gonna lower that a
She
little.
just broke the window in the music room and escaped outside.
It's left click. Okay, good enough.
So how did Girl E get from outside the school to the front of the music room?
To go back to the music room from outside, you need to go through the entrance hall. Plus, at the entrance hall,
At the entrance hall, the girls heard the sound of the window shattering.
How was she able to get past those 4 and wait in front of the music room?
she probably used a hidden passageway. Twilight's hidden passageway is the world's best!
Okay, I think I know what to do.
After she killed the first victim, what did Girl E do?
She just broke the window and escaped out.
So how did Girl E to the front of the music? To go back to the, you need to go through. Plus, I think the other 4 girls should.
At the entrance hall, they heard the sound of the window shut.
There we go.
No, that's
It
wrong.
was a broken vase. I just had to shoot there.
First of all, the sound the girls heard wasn't the window breaking.
If it wasn't the window, then what broke to make that sound?
A vase.
Vase? How low can you go?
After the murder, a broken vase was discovered in the classroom next to the music room.
So the sound of breaking glass that the 4 girls heard wasn't the music room's window. It was the sound of the vase breaking. Probably.
Actually, the murder was nearly finished by the time the 4 girls met in the entrance hall. Girl E killed the victim in the music room, broke the window, and went to the office to get the key. With that key, she locked the music room from the hallway, returned the key to the office, and went back to wait in front of the music room. All she had to do was break the vase in the next door classroom as the four girls met by the entrance hall.
To make them think the murder had just
okay,
occurred.
so she
and that the
didn't
killer had just escaped.
Oh, okay, so then she just like killed and then like dropped off the key. Okay, that was why I was a little bit confused on.
So, when the four of them ran over after they heard the sound, Girl E acted like she had just rushed over too.
I see. Now the mystery has been solved.
Wait a minute! The mystery hasn't been solved yet! You haven't determined what the murder weapon was yet!
Murder weapon?
Who cares about the murder weapon? We found out who the killer was.
Not cool! I went to all the trouble of making this death march, so you gotta stick with it to the end!
What the heck? You're so annoying!
Fine. Let's figure out the weapon. If this keeps up, I'm gonna feel like I need to shit. Which means I'll feel disgusted.
Okay.
You're the disgusting one.
The weapon is pretty unconventional. The answer was revealed in the game, though. Now then, will you guys be able to figure it out?
An unconventional weapon also appeared in the game. We're told we can't advance as long as we don't make that clear. I have to do it. I'll do it. Weapon, I have no idea. Was it out of line just now? No, there's something I need to tell you. Regarding the white noise and knocks off the base and line, and you don't be able to destroy them in one shot. We'll chip away every time you shoot them to silencer, but not to completely destroy them. Your time will not be replenished. By the time your difficulty is in zero. Okay, blah blah blah. Alright. So then get the power of silencer. Blah blah blah. Alright. Okay, cool. Cool. Alright, what do I gotta do? What do I gotta do? What do I got? It has to do with the fish tank, right? Because then why else was the fish tank broken? You know?
A weapon inside
Why would the
the
fish
music
tank be
room,
broken if
huh?
it has nothing to do with the murder weapon? It's gotta be something.
What
gotta
about
be some,
broken glass?
like gravel or something over there.
Isn't the cause of death a blow to the head?
Think you talked her with the fish tank.
That's too big to be a weapon.
Maybe.
Then the piano.
No.
Why are you going even bigger?
The investigation conducts universal chaos.
It's on that big a scale, too?
How about beating her with gravel instead?
Ooh, I thought that could have been it.
Damn it!
A weapon inside the music room, huh? What about broken glass?
Wait. What if
Isn't the cause of death a blow to the
she
head?
took her swimsuit,
Think you
filled
talked
it
her
with
with the
gravel,
fish tank.
and then bonked her in the head?
That's too big to be a weapon.
Then the piano.
That might be
Why are
it.
you going
The
even?
investigation.
That might be it.
It's on that big a scale.
How about beating her with gravel and...
Yeah,
Agree
got
with
it.
that.
She took her swimsuit, filled it with gravel from the fish tank, and then bonked her in the head with it.
I got it.
That's what happened.
The killer must have used gravel to attack the victim.
My goodness. I got it right. And I was just throwing things out there. Just as I thought. I'm chosen by the gods.
You're not chosen at all. And gravel is impossible. It's too small to be a weapon.
What if the gravel was put inside some sort of bag? The weapon is something that appeared in the game, and so is the bag. And the only thing I can think of is the school swimsuit. If you tie the swimsuit like a bag and stuff it full of gravel, it'd make an effective weapon.
Gravel inside the swimsuit? Even the ace attorney would be astonished by such a fantastic idea. But for the killer, it's an idea that kills two birds with one stone. To make people think the killer is some pervert, it makes sense for a school swimsuit to be stolen. And if that swimsuit was used to make an improvised weapon, it'd have to be disposed of later.
How about it, Monokuma? Are you satisfied now?
This happiness you feel when the mystery you create is solved. Only producers know this feeling of ecstasy.
But the real important talk begins now. Girl E had someone who can be called an accomplice. That person was actually Girl D.
Girl D. You're talking about Mahiru, right?
Huh? Mahiru is the accomplice? What is this? What does that mean?
The piece of face that became an important clue in the music room murder. Girl D got rid of it.
Oh yeah.
And apparently the reason Girl E committed murder in the first place was to protect Girl D. Girl D was being harassed by the victim. Girl E found out and tried to stop it. And they ended up getting into an argument.
And she felt a rush of anger. and ended up killing her.
But she should have had a clear murderous intent. I mean, she choked her out and then bludgeoned her to death.
She probably made her unconscious by accident. And from there, she couldn't go back. I somewhat understand that feeling.
You can? That's pretty scary.
But Girl E was also killed by someone on the 4th day, or the game's last day. I might as well ask just in case. Who do you think killed Girl E?
I got it. Go to the kill right now. The only person I can think of is that guy. Guy F.
I see.
Yep.
It should have been Guy F.
Yep. I remember that.
A scenario where Guy F murders Girl E out of a burning, hellfire desire to avenge his murdered sister.
But Guy F is...
What? It's just a story in a video game, isn't it? That's all you can say. If that game is telling the truth, it'd be a huge problem for you.
Hey, clear this up for me. Those of you who appeared as characters in the game, do you remember this incident?
No shit, they don't. Our memories were stolen.
That is, I'm terribly sorry.
Did he not remember their memories were
They
taken?
don't remember. That's obvious. Because their school memories were like totally stolen.
Even if I don't remember, I already know. It's obvious that guy is the killer. No one would kill a nice person like Mahiru besides a piece of shit menace to society like Fuyuhiko. Girl E and Mahiru were killed by that guy.
You sure do talk a lot of shit. Well, I'm used to it by now.
But does Mahiru's murder have anything to do with that game? Perhaps the two are unrelated.
Nope. He and Mahiru's death are probably related, and actually there's an important shared point with Girl E and Mahiru's murder. The bat.
I can prove it with this.
Mahiru and Girl E are both
I'm
killed with
not
a bat.
sure the
I'm
two
just saying.
events are
Pretty even.
unrelated. At the very least,
Pretty-
the killer has
pretty much the
definitely
same.
played the game. As proof, Mahiru, who was killed in the beach house, and Girl E, who was killed in the game, were both killed by a blow to the head with a metal bat. There's no way we can ignore that connection.
Someone must have wanted to split her head open the exact same way they avenged the first victim. Hey, why don't you confess already? You're the one who killed Mahiru, right?
You better cut that out right now! There is no way a stupid game could be the motive!
You're dumb enough to believe that stupid game, and that's why you killed her as revenge!
If you keep making up your mind like that, we're just going to go around in circles. And it's true Fuyuhiko may look suspicious. Don't you think that'd be too obvious?
What are you...
I mean, there's a possibility that it's a trap set by the true killer.
Trap? What do you mean?
The true killer played that game, and most likely found out about the relationships between the characters. That person could be using that knowledge to try to set up Fuyuhiko.
Are you saying that a completely different killer murdered Mahiru and used the game motive as their cover?
Isn't that what happened?
Okay,
Hiyoko?
it seems pretty obvious, but it's weird how Peko is just like randomly backing up Fuyuhiko so much.
Huh?
Why the fuck are they blaming
Don't you
Hiyoko now?
understand? I'm saying you might be the true killer.
What is this? Like, I can only laugh. What are you even saying, you nasty toilet-clogging bitch?
She was at the scene of the crime because her footprints ran away, but that would be way too obvious. That would be way too obvious. Well, it's clearly the footprints at the beach, like Wells to the beach.
What are you saying, you four-eyed troll? Accusing me of killing Mahiru? You're so mean!
Why do you doubt Hiyoko?
Do you know where Hiyoko was today? She was at the beach house, the scene of the crime.
But I didn't go to the beach house!
Shit. 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 God damn it.
All day!
God damn it, I think the noise is in the way.
What are you saying? Accusing me of...
Why do you doubt? Do you know where Hiyoko? She was at the beach house.
But I didn't go to the beach house!
There we go.
No,
That's
wrong.
much better.
Wait a minute. You should have been at the beach house, Hiyoko.
Seriously, I told you I didn't!
But these footprints in the sand in front of the beach house, aren't they yours?
I don't have such ugly footprints! They're probably Mikan's based on how ugly they are. Don't decide that based on ugliness!
They're not Hyoko's footprints? That's strange. The footprint I collected from your room matches these footprints perfectly.
Collected? I never gave you permission to collect that, you nasty pedo!
Plus, the footprints left in the sand were facing away from the beach house, which means when the owner of these footprints went inside the beach house, they used a different
entrance. Are you talking about the door facing the road that Mahiru's body was in?
Are you saying when that person went inside the beach house, the body hadn't appeared yet?
The door was still accessible when they went in, and wasn't when they left.
Which means something happened in between those two events. Isn't that right, Hyoko?
Ah! I remember now! I remember when I went to the beach house!
So you finally decided to confess.
I'm pretty sure you guys already know this, but going for walks in the morning is my daily routine.
I've never heard of that daily routine before.
And that's when I went to the beach house. I went there on my morning walk.
I see. If you went there during your morning walk, that doesn't have anything to do with the case at all.
Don't believe her so easily, dumbass. She's obviously lying.
Huh? It's a lie? People who call other people liars are usually liars themselves. If you say I'm lying, prove it. Can you even prove that I'm lying? There's no way a bunch of worthless idiots like you guys would be able to do that.
Okay, I know I have to save for this. It's the note. Remember, Carter, because she wrote the note. Yeah. But once again, that would be way too obvious
I
if that was
did go to the
Hyoko.
beach house, but only during my morning walk.
No, that's
That was
wrong.
fast. That was real fast. Like, I agree that
Only
that
during
note
the
makes me
morning
actually
walk,
went there,
huh?
but
Will you
did
still
Hyoko
claim
really
that
write
after
that
you take
note?
a look at this letter?
I don't know. Yeah, I mean, person like, okay. We already read that last time.
That letter! It's the one Mahiru had, right?
I see. So Hyoko was able to arrange a meeting with Mahiru by exchanging letters with her.
What is that letter? I'm serious, I don't know.
Oh, snap! I remember now. I totally saw you.
Huh?
Me and Hajime met up at the diner around 3 p.m. to go to the beach. I saw you about 30 minutes later, so it should have been around 3:30 p.m.
See. So if she met Mahiru at 2:30 p.m., killed her, then ran away afterward, I think 3:30 p.m. is a reasonable time for you to have witnessed Hyoko.
You're wrong! You're totally wrong!
Now that you mention it, you also passed by the diner, Fuyuhiko. So you should have seen Hyoko too, right?
No, I didn't. It's just a coincidence that I passed by the diner. I wasn't even paying attention to the beach house. I went straight back to my cottage after I saw you guys. I didn't see anyone during that time.
For some reason, that sounds suspicious too.
It's the truth. Deal with it.
Just leave him alone. It'd be a waste of time
See,
to question
why
him
is
further.
Peko out of nowhere just like full like protecting Fuyuhiko for no reason? If I remember correctly, in the last episode when I investigated, Peko is very suspicious. I'll explain why once we get to that point in the trial, but Peko I think is very suspicious.
Anyway,
Especially since she's
that
randomly
letter Kazuchi's
helping out
testimony
Fuyuhiko for
says it
some
all.
reason.
You were meeting
Like,
up
what?
with Mahiru at the beach house.
Seriously? I don't know! I didn't even write that letter! I'm telling the truth! I really don't know!
Is she really crying? Or is she faking it?
She's probably faking it.
We can assume she summoned Mahiru with the intention of killing her all along. That's why she wrote a letter to let her know where to meet, so the others wouldn't find out. And then you went ahead to the beach house, hid yourself in a specific place, and waited for Mahiru. There's evidence for that too.
I bet I think where Yoko goes in is the closet.
Here!
Yep. Sure was.
The place where Hyoko was hiding. Are you talking about the closet?
Yes, that's right. The gummy candy we found on the floor is the evidence. Hyoko, your favorite candy is gummies, correct?
What's a gummy? I've never eaten something like that before.
I have captured the true character of this mystery. Hyoko, who summoned Mahiru to the beach house, hid inside the closet like a familiar. When she saw her chance, she attacked her like an evil spirit and left the beach house like a swift wind.
But Ryoko miscalculated that Mahiru's body would be blocking the door at that time. Because of that, she was only able to leave from the beachside door and ended up leaving her footprints.
We have presented the proof.
What do you
My
mean she
four dark davas of
miscalculates the body?
destruction didn't even need to
Because
come
the killer
out.
moved it, because Mahiru died instantly, so the killer moved the body. What do you mean she miscalculated? Doesn't make sense.
It's a trap! This is obviously someone's trap!
Who's someone? Whose trap is it?
It must be that one person. You know, the one with the mask, maybe? The one with the mask? There was a suspicious mask at the beach house, right? Whoever was wearing that could be the real killer.
You're the one who wore that mask and killed Mahiru, right?
There's no way I'd wear such a childish mask. Is your brain fried or something?
That is right. It cannot be Hyoko. That mask belongs to Sparkling Justice.
Huh? Sparkling what now?
That mask says it all. Sparkling Justice is hiding on this island, which means the legendary serial killer Sparkling Justice is the one who killed Mahiru.
Why, you? If you continue to say such foolish things, I shall tear you limb from limb.
Don't blame Miss Sonia. It's just a difference between cultures. Culture shock, you know?
Hyoko, why don't you just admit it already? You're being unreasonably stubborn.
It's all in your head. Oh, why can't you understand? I'm not the killer.
That's right, Yoko's suspicious, but there's something strange. Something doesn't make sense. I can't feel like we're being directed by someone. Exactly, Pekko's doing a whole lot of talking. She's directing this entire conversation. I don't remember what the gummy said was. I know one of them was the gummy. What was this one again? He said he was bringing back into 4 flavors: strawberry, melon, grape, and orange. One thing I am kind of thinking. So it's strawberry, melon, grape, and orange. To go back to the gummy that was found on the ground. Would this color be any of them? Because strawberry would be red, grape would be purple, orange would be orange, melon, it's probably more like a greenish. Like if there's a lemon flavor, it would have been that. So I don't know if that gummy really fits, you know? So I'm thinking the gummy bag.
Hyoko is the sinner who killed Mahiru.
I'm telling you, it's a trap.
There's no doubt.
Let me see if I'm right about this. This might be a little bit of a stretch, but I'm gonna go all in on it. I got plenty of time.
And weren't you also hiding in the closet? So that's when you dropped the gummy.
That might be it.
You waited for your chance to kill Mahiru.
I might have to shoot that.
And afterward, you fled from the beach house.
At the time, the door facing the road was blocked by the body.
Yeah.
So you were forced to flee from the beachside entrance.
Yeah.
And that's how you left your footprints.
I have to shoot that, yeah. Got it. I got it.
I shall render my
I
word.
got it.
Hyoko is the...
There's no doubt. You went to the beach house.
And weren't you also hiding it? So that's when you
Dropped
dropped
the
the
gummy.
gummy.
Yep. I was
No,
right.
that's wrong.
I got it. That's the gummy that's not in the bag. Just saying.
About that gummy, did Hyoko really drop it?
The only one childish enough to eat gummies is that midget over there.
You're a midget too, you know. You're the one who worries about never getting taller.
It's true Hyoko likes to eat gummies, but she only eats a specific brand.
The brand of gummies you eat only have strawberry, melon, grape, and orange flavors, right?
Huh? But what about the lemon flavor? The gummy at the crime scene is yellow, so it obviously looked like it was lemon flavored. Huh? That gummy is yellow? And it's not mine! The ones I eat don't have any yellow gummies!
That's right.
Now
None of the
Pekko's
gummy
like, hold
bags in
on.
her
Now
cottage
Pekko's
had
getting
any
worried.
yellow ones.
Then we can't assume Hyoko is the one who dropped that yellow gummy. See? Didn't I tell you? It's definitely definitely a trap! Damn it! Who would set a trap like this? I'll get my revenge! I'm gonna bop you on the head with all my might!
Hold on, you little bitch! You think you're in the clear just because of a little dummy? Don't be stupid. I'm not done backing you into a corner yet.
Okay, well, I gotta go longer. Okay, now what do I gotta do? The window coming back. Let me recap me autopsy report. Let me go back to that. Where is it? There it is. Hold the head. Okay, basically, the hero died instantly. That's what it's saying. Basically, that she just immediately died. That might be helpful.
There's still a huge piece of evidence left.
You're talking about the footprints near the beach house, right?
It's true, that's an important piece of evidence.
Yeah.
And we can thank Mahiru for it.
What does that mean? Mahiru used her last ounce of strength and blocked the door to the road. Thanks to her.
That's why I had to shoot. Crap.
We have the evidence we need.
That's why I left those footprints during my morning walk.
I had to shoot that. Yeah.
We're not done with you. There's still a huge...
You're talking about the footprints.
It's true, that's an... And we can thank
What is that? Mahiru used her last ounce of strength and...
Bam.
No,
Got
that's
it.
wrong.
She didn't use any other strength. She immediately died. Immediate. Instant.
Mahiru didn't block the door. Her death was instant.
Instant death? According to my autopsy, yes. There's no doubt that Mahiru died instantly.
If you keep making shit up, I'll fucking kill you!
I'm sorry.
Ryuhiko, you cannot do that. Only a coward threatens women.
I'm pretty sure her death was instant, too. I mean, her injury was only a single blow. That's why Mahiru isn't the one who blocked the door. Someone else used her body to block it.
Someone else?
The killer, of course. They're the one who blocked the door with Mahiru's body. That's why there were bloody drag marks left on the floor.
But why did the killer block the door?
Just ask Kyoko. She's the killer, after all.
Seriously? That's not true! Let's assume Hiyoko is the killer. Wouldn't that mean she's also the one who dragged the body? If she handled the body that bloody, I think her clothes or skin would have been stained with blood.
Huh? But when I saw her, she was clean.
Exactly. No blood.
See? I told you I wasn't the killer! Yay! With this, my innocence has been proven!
I won't let you look down on me.
Let me guess. He's gonna say she used the shower room. Huh.
We haven't decided that
I'm
yet.
assuming that's what he's about to say right now.
Why do you keep insisting that Hiyoko is the killer?
Shut up! I'm telling you, she's the killer! That little bitch is definitely the killer!
I mean, yes, he's gonna talk about the shower room. I'm gonna have to say, shower doesn't work. Can't do it. Shower room, shower room, shower room. I guarantee you that's what he's about to say. I'm calling this from a mile away.
If Mahiru didn't block the door,
Whoops, wrong
then
button.
Hiyoko did it. She killed Mahiru and blocked the door with
I could
her
use
body.
the arrow
Hiyoko
keys,
is the only killer I can think of.
I kind of messed up. I accidentally pressed left click.
Mahiru didn't block the door, then Hiyoko did it. She killed Mahiru and blocked the door with her body. Hiyoko is the only killer I can think of.
There we go.
If Hiyoko moved the body, then she should be covered in blood.
So what, dumbass? There's a shower room inside the beach
Yup,
house.
called it.
After she moved the body, she just washed it off in the shower.
I called that from a mile away. A complete mile away. I knew he was going to say
Washing
that.
it off in the shower is impossible, because the shower in the beach house was out of order.
Out of order?
I'm terribly sorry. I haven't had any time to actually repair it.
Then maybe she took her clothes off to move the body, and when she was done, she put them back on.
Are you saying I did something that perverted?
I was looking for me, but I can't possible because she can't get dressed by herself. I remember that. She said that, and that's why Mahiro was like, I can help you. I can give you help.
mentioned this before.
I remember that. Yep. Remember that from way in earlier in
Hiyoko
chapter
can't
2.
change by herself. It's impossible for her to put on and take off her clothes.
What?
Oh yeah, she couldn't even tie her sash on her own. That's why she couldn't take a bath and smelled bad.
I didn't smell. And it only smelled a little.
Oh, wasn't changing inside the beach house prohibited in the first place?
Yes,
Yep.
if you broke the rules, I'm pretty sure Monokuma wouldn't have kept quiet.
Damn right! I'm such a stickler for the rules that even safari park rangers want nothing to do with me.
If she didn't change her clothes, then what did Hiyoko do with the blood that got on her?
Like I've been saying, the blood wasn't on me in the first place, because I never touched Mahiro's body.
Hey, if you think about it the other way around, does that mean whoever was covered in blood is suspicious? Because if so, I believe Akane was soaked with blood when we all met up to go to the beach.
But no.
Didn't I tell you that was because I got beat up by Coach Nekomaru?
I can attest to that. If I hadn't gotten that rough with her, she never would have backed down.
Doubting me, of all people. You got some nerve. All right, I'll bend your body in half so you're stuck in a bowing position for the rest of your life.
That actually sounds pretty cool!
The hell it does!
Hey, more importantly, I'm okay now, right? It's okay that I'm not the killer?
Yeah, seems like it.
See, I already told you. There's no way I'd kill Mahiru, because Mahiru taught me how to wear a kimono, and she was very, very kind. There's no way I would kill a nice person like her. Why wouldn't you believe me earlier? You guys are stupid! Stupid, stupid, stupid! Hyoko, please don't cry. Everything is fine now, right? Shut the hell up, pig barf! I hope you get a hangnail and die! I'm sorry for being pig barf!
More important, Fuyuka's behavior earlier was definitely strange. Being so worked up and accusing Hiyoko of being suspicious. Maybe he actually has something else in mind?
Hey, Hiyoko.
Maybe.
Now that our suspicions have been addressed, can you tell us the truth?
Huh?
Even though you're not the killer, you still went to the beach house, right?
Like I said, it was a trap!
Yeah, I got that already, so... Can you give us the details about that trap?
I would like to know too. It might lead to some kind of clue.
Fine. You want me to talk, huh? Earlier this morning, Mahiru was the one who came up to me. She asked if we could meet up later.
Huh? But didn't you say earlier?
You know, that's because she thought she was the killer, you know.
Damn it! So that was a lie?
Cause I thought it'd be doubted if I admitted it. So I figured it was better not to say anything.
So, what was your answer to Mahiru's invitation?
I told her it was fine. I mean, I didn't have a reason to say no. Unlike everyone else here, Mahiru was someone I wasn't embarrassed to be seen with.
You always have to say something snide.
At the time, we were supposed to meet around 2 p.m., but around noon, there was a letter inside my mailbox.
A letter?
Yeah, this one.
You really said the same. See? Someone else wrote that letter. You're gonna tell me in person I couldn't find you if I put this in your mailbox. Probably discussed earlier. It's okay if we change the place. We're gonna come to the beach house on the second island. The time is set around 2 p.m. I think there's someone who wants to interfere with our meeting. Keep the secret until then. We're trying to see each other for a while. It's the same no, except the time is different. There's writing for no reason. Mahiro Kuzu. Same exact note, different time.
I saw this
Also
letter
same handwriting.
and went to the beach house at that time.
Right, Hiyoko says you can clearly contradict that other evidence. Where is it? There.
I can prove it with this.
Also the same handwriting. Someone else wrote it.
Letter. Doesn't it look like its contents are different from the letter Mahiru had?
Same thing, different time.
Mahiru's letter said to meet at 2:30 p.m. But in Hiyoko's letter,
It too.
Whoa! The meeting times are off.
it's also strange that both letters wanted to change their meeting spot to the beach house. It would be plausible if one of them said it. But for both letters to say the same thing?
Hiyoko, since you wrote it, what do you think?
Like I said, I never wrote the letter. How many times do I have to tell you?
They say the letter was forged by the killer, but which letter did the killer forge? Both of them.
I see.
They forged them both.
The killer must have forged both letters.
The killer forged them so they could manipulate their actions. Yeah, that's how we should think about it.
That seems very likely. In fact, if you compare both letters, confirmed! Just as I assumed, the handwriting is the same. The content of the letters matches too.
Like this part. I was going to tell you in person, but I couldn't find you, so I put this in their mailbox. This part. It seems there's someone who wants to interfere with our meeting. And this part. Let's keep it a secret. Until then, let's try not to see each other for a while. The killer forged both of those letters!
In doing so, they were able to control Hiyoko and Mahiru to do their bidding.
Notice
like
how,
a netherworld
since we
puppeteer.
confirmed that Hiyoko is innocent, both Fuyuhiko and Peko have been awfully quiet. Neither of them had said shit since we showed Hiyoko's innocence. Both of them have not said a word.
So they completely tricked me.
They've been silent, especially
And then
Peko, who's been
Mahiru's
yapping the whole
killer.
trial.
How mean! Give me back Mahiru!
Really? This is really terrible. I've offered to help so many times. But the killer this time didn't discuss their plan with me at all. It's all my fault. I'm so ashamed of being unreliable.
Here we go again. Once we let our guard down, this happens. We can just lightly punch him to death later.
So based on what the letter said, you went to the beach house at 2 p.m., right, Hiyoko?
What's most important is what happened afterward.
Oh, so now you want to talk, Peko. Now you want to talk. Huh?
Why'd you fall asleep? It's not like I wanted to. I think I was forced to get a whiff of some kind of medicine or something. Medicine? That medicine. Could it be? Did they get it from the drugstore? I thought that place seemed unsafe. They even have prescription medicines laying out in the open.
If you were aware of that from the start, you should have done something about it.
I'm sorry. When I woke up, I was inside a small closet, and when I rushed out, I saw Mahiru's body.
And that's why you ran out of the beach house in such a panic.
I was scared. I was really, really scared. Really scared that I couldn't help, but... The killer probably planned to frame Hiyoko from the start. And for that reason, they summoned Hiyoko before Mahiru, put her to sleep, and shoved her inside the closet.
So their reason for blocking the door with Mahiru's body was to make Hiyoko leave her footprints as evident.
Everything was done to frame Hiyoko as the killer. That's horrible! I didn't do anything wrong, and I was framed by Mahiru's killer!
Hiyoko, please do not cry. We believe you.
Is it really okay to believe her so easily? She might be faking those tears, you know.
This'll never end if you keep being so suspicious.
Isn't that what a class trial is all about? The only way to survive is to be suspicious. This is where we go to thoroughly doubt each other. So if you believe in each other so easily, then there's definitely something
She
wrong
just
with
like
you.
said all of that, and we also confirmed she wasn't the killer. What are you
You're
talking
wrong, Fuyuhiko. We aren't supposed to doubt each other here. We're supposed to work together. The class trial is where we cooperate with each other, work hard, and aim for victory. The killer and everyone else. Two hopes attempting to grasp the one true hope. Two hopes clashing with each other is poetry in motion. That is what a class trial should be.
Seriously, which side are you on?
I'm on the side of the absolute hope that can overcome any despair. And I believe that absolute hope exists at the point where two hopes clash.
Your stance is neither white nor black, but gray. And you do not yearn for your life, or even for victory.
Jeez, I wish he'd just side with the enemy already so I can believe what he's saying.
Let's stop. Believing every little thing Nagito says is a waste of time.
Yeah, we need to figure out who Mahiru's killer is.
There should be a new clue contained in what Hiyoko has told us. So, let us believe Hyoko's words and discuss it once again with everyone.
Yep. The debate proceeds when you assume you can believe each other. Good job. That's the right way. That's the splendid power of teamwork. Hey, what do you think of that, Monokuma? I'm not gonna let you have the outcome you want.
I said, I'm done with this. This is boring as hell. I'm taking a nap.
Whoa. He's sleeping.
Dumbasses. You bastards don't know anything. If you're stupid enough to trust each other, the only thing waiting for you is the bitter truth.
Pure truth, that may be true, but even so, we can't just stand around here all day. even if Eliza has a cruel ending, the only thing you can do is move forward. Because unless we reveal who among us is Mahiru's true killer, no way we'll survive. Oh. Oh. Trial suspended.
Well now.
Well then, now the class trial has reached its climax. I'd like to present the answer right here, right now. Can't spoil who the killer is. If I reveal the answer before everyone's ready, they'll be shocked. Then they'll all feel despair. You can't, it's seriously a big no-no. Spoiling it right now is innovative, don't you think? Club President and I are powerless against innovation. The Club President. Without further ado, the answer is... You can't. Everyone please close your eyes and cover your ears.
Correct. You say Nanu in German when you're surprised.
I don't know what you're talking about, but somehow it feels wrong to me. Oh, alright. Well, anyway, I'm going to leave this episode of Danganronpa here. In the next episode, we are going to finish off this class trial and also figure out who killed Mahiru. So anyways, I'm going to end this episode here. Hope you guys did enjoy. If you guys did, make sure you like down below and subscribe as well. Keep my completely free. You can unsubscribe anytime. As always, hope you guys did enjoy, and I'll see you all in the next episode.